As you open, all of them are gonna see that you've opened their food. I'm gonna rearrange this one. No, they don't know that time. Some of them are actually sweet. Nothing I want your water. Water. This used to be my dad's car, man, but since he passed on, the car has been here since, man. It was so expensive to repair it, so we just have to leave it like that. Good morning, welcome back to the YouTube channel. It's your favorite village boy, Mr. Ghana Baby, right here in the village. I've never done this before. I really don't talk about my dad on this channel, but I always love talking about my mom because she's what I have right now. But sometimes I also feel like as part of the journey, I need to let you guys know who my dad was, even though he's no more. But I just want to tell you guys that I've been a little bit moody lately because I wish I can take my dad to see what I'm doing. I wish I can talk to my dad to show my dad what I've been able to achieve. But you can't show him, man. He's no more. You can't show him. And anytime I think about that, I get extremely sad. Sometimes I even get depressed, you know. You see how I'm dressed? This is my father's clothes, you know. I can't believe that I became a boy now. Like, no. I can't believe I became a man now, man, to the extent that I can put on. This is my dad's singlet, you know. It looks... I decided to put it on today. Just to do this video. You know, if you watch the previous episode, I did a video with my mom, and even I felt uncomfortable asking her if she really missed my dad, man. What do you miss of a captain, actually? What do you miss of a captain? I know he's no more, but what do you miss of a captain?
I know what has so much. Now, I'll be encouraging. Sometimes I am put my catcher. You are just building your castles in the air. Maggie, Miss May or them. What a color. I think that time you say. Hey, into I'm the dividing now.
Yeah, I would into the minion. Like now, no one. You miss all.
Oh, I'm
Miss
my kepa. And you say the air Muslim.
My dad loved this song so much. We have an anchor that keeps the soul.
Will your anchor hold in the storms of life when the clouds unfold their wings of strife, when the strong tides lift and the cave of strength will your ankles ripped or firm remain. We have an anchor that keeps the soul steadfast and sure while the billows roll. Fast into the rock which cannot move, grounded firm and deep in the Savior's love. Will your
That was my father's favorite song. On 26th of April 2017, we lost a legend. I call my father a legend. He's my mentor. He's my everything. I mean, if you see me dressed like this, some of you will be like, we've never seen WODEMAYA dressing like this before. Maybe you just got to know me. But this was the style that I used to dress all the time. If you check my old videos, you always see WODEMAYA in suits. Because my dad told me that I like seeing you in suits, and he bought me my first suit. So today, being 3 years without him, I just felt like honoring my dad, putting on suit today to visit where he was buried. It was my first time going there because the day he was buried, even though I was around, but I couldn't get the courage to go there. My father is one of the unsung heroes in this country. I mean, no one is talking about him right now. But so far as he asked me right now, someday I will tell you more about my father. I can't believe that I'm here today. You guys have no idea. Like, if I should go into details how I've been able to survive from 28th of April 2017 till now, you won't believe it. And I just want to say that indeed my father was right, that we have an anchor that keeps the soul. See, when my dad passed on, he died on Wednesday. The last conversation that we had was on Monday. You know, I used to hustle a lot when I was in China, because let me tell you something. I went to China for 3 months without school fees. My father paid my school fees only for 1 semester. And after 1 semester, I managed to pay my entire fees in my university. So literally, I took care of myself when I was in the university. So my dad was extremely proud of me, man. Like, I don't know, he never told me, but when he passed on, when I came back home, I had his own friends talking about it. Oh, you did this and that. And during my hustle days in China, I still like send him stuff. Bought my dad a phone and stuff. No, not even just my dad, the entire family. I bought them phones out of my hustles in China. And the day he passed on, this is the conversation that we had. You know, those days my father never agreed on me becoming a YouTuber. But at some point when he agreed, I had to be sending my YouTube money to him in his name, So the last money that I earned in March 2017 was $100. So my father sent me that money on 26th of April 2017. I want to ask you, how do you think I've been able to survive on $100 till now? I'm not even kidding with you guys, man. $100 till now. I never had any money. And that's why once again I need to agree with my dad saying that indeed we have an anchor that keeps the soul, because that anchor has been holding me tight from that time till now. But I've missed my dad so much, man. I don't want to shed tears. Man, don't cry. I'm just gonna hold myself and finish this video. It's early morning, man. And I did the video with my mom yesterday, and since then I've been thinking, do I even have to come on YouTube to talk to you guys about my dad? This is it's not a planned video. I just wanna talk to you guys, man. My dad was a God-fearing man. He loved God, man. He dedicated his whole life for God. And this is why I think some of us are having the blessings that my dad, couldn't stay to enjoy. But the blessings, the work that he did, the blessings from that work has been transferred to us. And we are enjoying those blessings right now. And I wish my dad is here for me to take care of him, but he's not more. If you have both parents, be grateful. He was a selfless dad. Very selfless. My dad can go out and come back without shoes. And then when you ask him, Dad, where are your shoes? He will tell you that, I don't need shoes. The guy at the roadside needs shoes, so I gave you my shoes. I don't know if you watch through this video anytime he's in my house. You see that in her videos, you see so many people in our house. You might think they are all my family members. No, they are not. We are just 5. And the rest are people that my dad is actually taking care of. He can go to the street, see somebody without uniform. He asks you, why are you not going to school? He will bring the kid to the house, eat. The next day, we'll go and buy a uniform for him. And then he takes the kid to school and said that from today onwards, I'll be taking care of you. This is the kind of dad that I had. He showed us how to be humble. He showed us how to be respectful. He showed us how to be grateful. He showed us how to be God-fearing kids, man. Sometimes I wish I'll be able to sit down with him and talk to him. Sometimes I wish I'll be able to tell him so many things that are happening in my life right now. Someone might ask me, what do you miss about your dad? You see right here? My dad would dress like this and stand up here. And then, you know what? I miss trying to impress my dad. Come. So we had this at our backyard where I tried to impress my dad by feeding the hens, feeding the goats. And when my dad sees that you do these things, he loves you more. I'm gonna show you something. This coconut right here, I planted this coconut. I planted this coconut because I wanted to impress my dad. And trust me, this coconut right here made my dad love me so much, because my dad is a farmer. So anytime he sees you, trying to emulate him, he gets so excited. And I got all those tricks. So I was the one who did this. This thing that you're seeing, my mom can tell you that I did this. So I had hens that I was taking care of, eggs. I take the eggs and I go and give it to my dad. This farm right here, I did this before I went to China. So now I come back home, I don't know who to impress because my dad is no more, so I can't impress my mom because my mom doesn't get excited when she sees you doing stuff like this. So now I left it. I'm sorry, man. I left it because anytime I come here, I stand here, I look up, it's not there. Once again, what have I missed about my dad? My dad showed me how to wear, you know, you've seen the Ghana kente. My dad bought one of them and said, you need to dress like an African. So he showed me how to put on kente because I never went to boarding school. So people who went to boarding school literally knows all these things. I never went to boarding school. I was a day student, so I didn't know all these things. So my dad had to teach me. How I wish now that I'm so African, he'll be there again to show me how to wear this clothes. I mean, imagine your wedding day and then your dad comes and says, you remember what I showed you the last time? You need to do this time around. What I've missed about my dad, I missed being picked up at the airport. Like this right here, Dad, this was a perfect car, man. And anytime I come back from China, he tells them that come pick me up from the airport. Then the car will be there waiting for me. I don't enjoy those privileges anymore. I don't enjoy those privileges anymore. And it's just sad, man. What else do I miss about my dad? Just gonna tell you a lot. I'm sorry. This video might be an hour video. I don't care. This is just celebrating my dad today. What do I miss about my dad? I miss anytime I come back home, my dad has to take my passport and then sleep on my passport. So I leave the house again. So, I mean, when I arrive, he takes my passport. He put the passport under his pillow, he sleeps on it. And then before I go to China, the day I'm going to China, he will take my passport. I remember when Trudy washed my passport, I felt so bad. I wish my dad was around because like I only have my passport the day I'm leaving the country. It's just so sad. What have I missed about my dad? I miss me going on my knees for my dad to pray for me. Because my dad had the Spirit of God. And when he touches you like this, what have I missed about my dad? I'll get back to you guys, man. This place right there will always be one of the most memorable lane in my entire life, man. I know even my mom doesn't know what I'm saying, and if she ever watches this video, definitely she's gonna find out. On my birthday, 3rd March 2017, when my dad was going to work, he said, come with me. My house is close to this place, yeah? And when we go here, just gonna repeat the exact words of my dad. My dad told me that my birthday is very, very important to him because my birthday, I mean, not the year that I was born, but 3rd March was actually the time that he gave his life to Christ. So my dad right here, and then he told me that, you know what, I'm telling you this today, and walk with this wherever you go. You know, it felt so weird because I felt like my dad knew that when I go back to China and come back, I wouldn't see him. So he told me that you will be successful in life. And whenever you become successful in life, don't die without having Christ. It was just right here. I was walking with my dad holding his bag. And let me tell you, every birthday of mine, yeah, I miss those things, man. Like, I miss the time that every birthday my dad wants to sing my favorite song with me in church. So I remember there was a time, let me tell you this, there was a time my dad called me onto the pulpit and said, come and sing with me. Yo, I was so shy that I went to the pulpit and I couldn't sing. I was just holding the mic. My dad said, sing. I'm like, no. He said, sing. I'm like, no, because, yo, I mean, how does it feel like being a pastor? So I know I got people who watch me, and you are also a son of a man of God. Just let me know, man. I'm like, no. But when we go back home, hi, man. I got beaten, bro, like kings, man. The next one, hey, the next birthday, he didn't even call me. I was the one who went to pick up the mic and started singing. But my dad's favorite song, like I said earlier, is We Have an Anchor That Keeps the Soul. But my favorite song is
Yes,
oh, wapem penswa ode bedroom See this fitting shop, they only repair Benz in here, yeah? And my dad was a big fan of Benz, man, but he never had money. So I remember we were walking in here, and then he said, someday you have to buy me Benz, oh, because I really love Benz, but I don't have money to buy Benz. No, I mean, some of you might see the car in our house and think that, oh, your dad uses this kind of car. Now, that was a gift, by the way. The car that you see there was a gift. So he saw this Benz and he's like, I want to drive Benz someday, but you have to be the one to buy me Benz. That time I couldn't even boast of $100. How much more than me going to buy Benz for you, Dad? But I told myself someday I'll buy you Benz. How I wish my dad was alive. I would have walked him, I mean right now I would have walked him into a Benz shop and I'm like, pick your favorite Benz and let's get out of here, man. I don't know, but anytime I pass here and I see this old Benz, it brings memories, man. Indeed, we have an anchor that keeps the soul, as you always been saying. May that anchor keep your soul till we meet again. I am who I am today because of you, Dad. And I hope wherever you are, you'll keep smiling, because I won't stop making you proud, man. Thank you so much for loving us, and thank you so much for taking care of us even where you are, because sometimes I feel that you're still around. May your soul rest in perfect peace
of strife.
So we'll meet again, Captain.
When the strong tides rift and the cables strain, would your anchor drift or firm remain? It's a voice.